Hey, yo, you're yeah. Make sure everything is on the up and up. Everybody is vibing to the live YouTube joint. I appreciate you. Um, as you can see, the homie Nate is running a bit late, but he will be here soon enough. So I decided to go ahead and get things popping just a little bit. You know what I mean? So you guys can get some content. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep you guys waiting too long. I kept you waiting one long. It's already 8:30. For those who are watching the live. So I wanted to go ahead and get it started. Of course, the chat room is popping. If you're not watching the live, you can check out. Uh, if you're not watching the live, you can't check out the chat room. But what you can do is leave a comment down below. Let me know that you were visiting the page. As well, leave a comment. So you leave a comment. Hit the like button. Definitely hit the like button. And hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If it's your first time coming here, subscribe button. Also, too, hit the bell so you can get notifications whenever I go live or if I present any new content. Um, yeah. And if you are a new, or if you're not a new watcher, this is you return back, or you're already a subscribe watcher, go ahead, man, smash that like button, and let me know comments below. Yo, let me know if you don't even like some stuff, man. Like straight up, let me know if it's something you don't like that you wish I would switch up on, and yeah, we can go from there. So do it like that. I'm trying to figure out where my man's gonna sit. Now I gotta make sure I'm in the shot so you guys can see me. Shout out my man Joe. What up, boy? I see you. Shout out my baby Felicia. I love you. We finna hold it down. We got these engagement pictures. We finna pop off tomorrow, so you guys can be prepared for that. Um, so yeah, like I said, man's running a bit late, but we're gonna get this show started regardless. Um, what else we got? Yeah, again, shout out to Joe. I guess I can make an announcement that y'all know now. We got a live show, man. The Freedom Train Network. We're trying to put together a live show for you guys. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be sooner than you think. And I mean, if you get invited, hey, you in the know. If you don't, better luck next time. Same thing with the wedding. Wait, no, it's only gonna be one wedding. So yeah, if you don't make it to this wedding, sorry for you. I don't know. 5-year anniversary. Might invite you guys to that if you don't make it to the wedding. How about that? Um, shoot. Speaking of the wedding, we gotta build up. Fee, if you watching, we gotta. It's going down, of course. Um, Speaking of the wedding, man, we're gonna have a registry. So get your money up. Get your money up. You know what I mean? We're gonna need all of that. Uh, Also, too, while we on YouTube right now, before we get into the podcast, make sure to check out my man Big Low and his YouTube page at youtube.com/ Big Low Hip Hop. I think he put up some freestyle he's spit in Atlanta at some radio station. So you can go check that out on this page and all the other material that he got. My man got dope content over there, as well as my man Backpack Beats. You can check him out at youtube.com/ Backpack Beats. And that's Beats with a Z, not an S, with a Z. Again, he got dope content. He got the No More Free Beats, like Hour, where he plays like nothing but music, like an hour. and kind of talk to you for a minute. So if you hate the fact that I talk and don't play music, check out Backpack. He plays music and barely talks. But also too, he got content where he making beats, and every now and then he'll take you outside. You know what I'm saying? Let you know where it's at. Boom. What up, bro? Was Volvo in the Acura? Yes, sir. Black. All right. Yo, y'all hold tight. We'll be right back after these messages. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, let's go ahead and back up. It's supposed to be a red car here, but I guess my man's left. I already got the live started, so that's yeah. You just walk in and then just close and lock the door. Should be fine. Yeah, you good. All right, I'm back. My man Nate about to pull up. And to go back to the last episode, y'all showing out the past couple of weeks. I appreciate y'all. Numbers done came up, so appreciate it. Y'all showed out. My man, yo, I got my man's name already. That's messed up. But no, my man Big OG was like, y'all thought I was getting up for snacks. Y'all wrong for that shit. All right, you can pull up, bro. Here go the mic. Of course, I told y'all, my man, he finally got him here. My man Nate, Realbellious Media in the building.
That was good. What's
going on, fam? All right, right now, just got the live going. So it's a live mic. Start the podcast, and that's when we're talking to the regular mics or whatever. All right. So we're gonna get it started. My man's finally here, and what we're gonna do. So again, man, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment below if you're not watching the live. Joe, since you were in here in the chat room, keep chatting so people can see that there's a text going on in the live. So we're gonna go ahead and get the recording started. So here we go. All right. Oh, matter of fact, no, you know what? Wait 1 minute. My man Rebellious, or Nate of Realbellious Media, he got his own YouTube. You want to give him the YouTube real quick?
Yeah, Realbellious1 Media. Realbellious1 Media also on Realbellious1 on Twitter and also Instagram and Facebook. I just created a new Facebook page for Realbellious1 Media. So if you go on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, I'm there.
Back it up. So y'all make sure to do that. We can get into the podcast. And here we go. Yo. We are back. This is the Enigma Sept. I was your boy, Enigma September. And what you just heard was my man Tareef knockout with Melo. And hit my man up real quick for the single. You know what I mean? Shouts out to my man Tareef. Matter of fact, he just dropped a video for that song. So if you like the song, after you listen to the podcast, go to YouTube, check out the video. It's called Melo, Melo, just like the ball player. And man, shouts out to Tareef, man, shooting that to me real quick. Before we get into the podcast, man, introduce the guest of the night. I got my man Realbellious, Nate of Realbellious Media in the building. What's going on, Playboy?
Yo, what's good with you, man?
I'm good. What's good with you?
Not much, man.
Yo, podcast, y'all can see it. Facebook Live, they can see it, man. My man's colorful, man. Man, like a coloring book, like the little coloring junks I do on my phone. You know what I mean? I be taking hours trying to get everything colored in. It be little white specks in there and stuff.
I mean, just keeping like the old school patterns. You know?
Yeah. I'm feeling it. Look very festive, very 92-ish. You know what I mean? Speaking of, what year you was born?
91.
Okay, early 90s, baby.
Yes, sir.
I can vibe with it. I'm like low key old enough to be your daddy. I'm not gonna get into all that. I'm just gonna say it was working. It was working around that time. That's when I found out. Oh, this is what this is for. It's not the PP. It does other things. Oh, okay. Wow. It was kind of crazy because my parents had just split.
Yeah.
So I really couldn't go to my dad. So they go to my mom, be like,
oh man,
I'm peeing white stuff.
Like, did you feel awkward during that time?
Yeah. It was like it was crazy, man, because my parents split, but it was like a lot of stuff. Like I really hit puberty. Like I grew like 6 inches. Pause. Not that way, unfortunately. I grew like 6 inches. Like my body really started changing around 91, 92, right when my parents split. So it's like, and I couldn't get in contact with my dad like I wanted. So yeah, it was a weird time. But apparently it was a great year for your parents. You know what I'm saying? You came about, and here we are.
Yes,
sir. So yeah, man. 91 was a good year though. I like 91. Despite again, my parents split that year. But other than that, man, 91 was a good year.
Oh yeah, I felt like me personally, 91 was a good time for me based on I felt like musically it's like I absorbed everything. Yeah. Even like the years before that, I kind of caught on to everything. But like I say, by me being an early 90s baby, it's like I seen like the whole evolution of just not only just music, but just everything, like technology and all that other stuff.
Word. Because matter of fact, I can say 91 or 91, 92 is when I was introduced to the internet.
Word.
Yeah. I remember clear as day. We was in 5th grade. I'm showing my age, but y'all know already. I was in 5th grade, and they took us to the media room, and they were just like, "Hey guys, see this computer? We're gonna turn it on, boom, boom, boom." And it was like, "And this is Prodigy, and this is the internet." And we was like, "All right, can we go play Oregon Trail now?" All right, it's cool, but all right, let me go play Oregon Trail. Little did we know that all of this right now would come out of that little thing that was on the computer that we didn't give a half a fuck about.
Exactly. And it's crazy. Like some people back then, they really felt like the internet wasn't gonna really last long.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it wasn't the interest, bro. Like I don't think I really got interested in the internet until like 97, 98. Yeah. Definitely 98. 98 was when I really was like into it. Like started chatting. I made an email. Like I really started realizing what it was. But before then, from 91 to 98, it was just 96. I think I had a girlfriend, and I called her crib, and it heard. I'm like, yo, aliens abducted her or something. What's good? So I came to school the next day, like, yo, I called your phone, and like these alien noises coming through the phone. She was like, oh, my mom was on the internet. You knocked her off. And I was like, y'all the internet at the crib? Y'all rich?
Man. Matter of fact, like, since she was born before me, like, was like the internet expensive back during that time? Like, was it more of like a higher price?
I don't know if it was necessarily the internet was expensive, but having a computer was. Yeah. Like, it wasn't, it wasn't something like just, nobody like in the hood had a computer.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you had to be middle class, upper middle class to have like a PC in-house. Or if you did have a computer, it was like you had a computer that was just a word processor. You know what I mean? Like you probably typed up reports, but as far as the internet, it wasn't something that you normally got. But I did watch something on YouTube about how AOL kind of got into spreading the news about, if not the internet, but about their service, and how they just went on this blitz of just like sending. And anybody who's older than 85, or anybody older than 95 rather, will like remember getting, the AOL CDs or discs in the mail. And a lot of people got on the internet because of that. Because AOL just shot discs for free at anybody just to get people online. And that's how a lot of people got online. But like, I'm just poor. You know what I mean? Like my mom worked for the state. My dad wasn't giving her much. Shout out to my dad. I love my dad, but he wasn't giving her much. He wasn't making much, but he wasn't giving much. So yeah, I ain't have a PC in my crib. That's a library.
Hey, I was the same way. Like I didn't really know about using a computer until like elementary school. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but for me, it was high school.
High school.
Like I ain't really only reason I even knew how to use like a PC was because my mom worked for the state and we would go to her job. You know what I'm saying? She had to deal with it. I remember the change from her going from a typewriter to processor to an actual PC.
Yeah.
Like I remember that change from middle school to from elementary school to high school, and that change in state work. But other than that, like in house,
yeah,
nah, bro. Shit, we barely had cable. We was poor, dog.
Shit, it took a while for me to watch cable TV. So hey, man, I understand, bro.
All right, we're gonna get into it. I'll be remiss. I told y'all, or I tried to tell y'all, to a few people. I wasn't gonna dwell on this, but we'll be remiss not to speak on it. Of course, we gotta give a rest in peace to Kobe Bryant, and his daughter Gigi, and the 7 other victims of a helicopter crash in Calabasas this past Sunday. The world is shocked. The world is in mourning. The world is confused. And yeah, so I want to give a rest in peace to everybody involved in that. What's your feelings about it, bro?
Man, I'm gonna be honest. Like, what's so crazy is I know I'm not related to dude, but then again I don't know. But the fact that I share the same last name as him.
Yeah.
So me growing up, just seeing like my brother, like he's a real like basketball fan.
Yeah.
And you know, back in the days, people have like the scrapbooks and shit.
Right.
So if I would normally see like pictures from the Slam magazine, like in the scrapbook, and also the VHS tapes, just studying Kobe. So if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be a fan of Kobe. Now I wouldn't say like he was like my number one favorite player.
Yeah.
Like first it's AI and then it's him.
Word.
So when I saw the news on Sunday, I was kind of confused at first because the first people to really put it out was TMZ.
Right. That was my thing. Like when I saw TMZ put it out, I kind of figured it was real because in my mind, if TMZ get anything right, they get celebrity deaths right. Like once they got the mic, I remember when they announced Michael Jackson death. Once they got that right, like I kind of figured like if they're gonna get anything right, it's that. So when I saw the TMZ announcement, I kind of figured it was true, but as far as like the details of it, I was trying to I kept digging to see like, okay, what's going on? Because I was, me and Felicia, my fiance, we was at the the Civic Center. You know what I'm saying? Watching ironically, if you will, or coincidentally, the women's basketball team play. And I remember looking at my phone and it came across my Twitter. And I was like, what the world? Now check TMZ and was like, all right, TMZ got it. And then more like reports started coming in or whatever. So it was just more confusing when the reports came in.
Yeah.
But as far as when TMZ reported it, as far as celebrity deaths, I'm gonna give them they props on that. Everything else is trash.
But it's just weird how like out of all people, like someone from TMZ actually called it. Like normally I feel like a regular everyday person or just someone like more important. Like the way some people look at TMZ is more negative than positive.
Right.
So it's like for them,
and it's warranted. Ain't no front. TMZ can be trash just as much as Media Takeout or Shade Room. Like those sites can be trash. And I'm saying this as I'm a journalist. Like literally, I have a journalism degree, newspaper journalism, but a journalism degree regardless. But the thing I told Fee, because she was like, "You think it's true?" And I was like, "Yeah." Because my thing is with TMZ, they, at least from what I know or I can speculate, they keep tabs on celebrities. Like they probably got a person that follows each celebrity. Like, they probably got like 100 people in Miami right now,
right?
Because they know it's Super Bowl. They know something gonna pop off, and so they got people that's gonna focus on that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I can imagine like it was probably somebody who knew Kobe was getting in that helicopter, knew that his daughter had a thing in, because at the time one of the most popular memes. This is what kind of why it hit me one of the popular memes was Kobe and Gigi, and we whisper in their ear and he trying to tell the game.
Yeah.
So just because of that, they probably kept a profile. Oh, Kobe is going here with Gigi, and they going this and doing that.
Yeah.
So they probably had somebody that was probably literally saw everything.
Right.
Because they just, and then there's the Calabasas. You know they got people in Calabasas.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got the Kardashians there. You got Drake there. You got Kanye there. Like you got everybody in Calabasas. So you know they got somebody posted up in Calabasas just to report anything that happened.
Yeah.
So that's why again, when I saw TMZ reported, I was like, in from where it was at, who it was, I figured they was privy to it. Now, unfortunately, they reported it early before the family, Vanessa and the girls could find out. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant parents and everything. So that's what's fucked up about it.
Yeah, it's very heartbreaking from that perspective.
Yeah, you find it through the internet, which again is kind of bonkers. Again, thinking about like I was introduced to it like the time you were born, and then see how 28 years later, 29 years later, how it affects your world now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's crazy how that works out, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, and then think about it too, like you grew up in that. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember a time where there was no internet. You know what I mean? But you grew up in that, and so that's your world. You're the embodiment of knowing that that's your world is, everything coming quick, coming fast, or whatever. Just because of the internet and high speed and all this other stuff. So, but not to get off topic and act like an old man. Well, actually, I talked to Tareef. You know what I'm saying? We talked about it on the phone earlier, and the two things that hit me about his death. And I ain't gonna spend all the time. I told you I wasn't gonna spend all day talking about Kobe. I'm a Shaq fan anyway. But not that it negates that. But no, the two things is, I mean, I'm 2 years younger than Kobe. You know what I mean? Like I'll be 40 in September. So to think that he died at 41 is crazy. You know what I mean? Like I was just saying like last week, like Martin Luther King was my age now when he died.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. So the thing about how much he accomplished and how much Kobe accomplished is great. But on the flip side, like, bro, it's way much more like
40's not really old.
No, oh dog. I don't feel like I can say I feel like I'm not. I definitely feel like I'm 20.
Yeah,
but I don't feel like I'm gonna die tomorrow.
I feel like the old and the young thing is more of a mind state, bro.
Exactly.
And how you take care of yourself.
Word. Exactly.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, like, it don't matter if you're young. Like, you can still have some of the same problems that an old person can have. Not all the way through, but still, like, think about it. In the world we live in now, and I tell a lot of people this all the time, like, us young people are leaving more faster than old people.
Yeah. And then it's crazy, bro. It's real crazy. And the second thing too is just being I'm a father and the father of a little girl. Like I told Tareef, man, like to imagine, and Tareef was like, he probably had time, but regardless, like just to be in that situation and not being able to protect your child, like that's crushing, bro. Just knowing that on top of the feeling that you finna die, but the ideal of, even if it's just a split second, it's like it's still because the whole idea is for them to live longer. You know what I mean? Like I told my daughter when she was born, she got 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Like the ideal is for me to stay here at least until she turned 30. At least. You know what I mean? So to think that I can't live up to that promise, and granted, I know I ain't God. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that you want to be able to live long enough to see them grow up and to see them be able to take care of themselves. Kind of like that Black Panther, King saying Black Panther was just like if a father didn't set their kids up to take care of themselves and he failed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's my thinking. Like I gotta make sure my daughter and any future children I have is set up to where they good when I'm gone. So, but regardless, man, rest in peace to Kobe. Rest in peace to Gigi. Rest in peace to the 7 other people, the pilot and the other families that was on that flight, everyone that was affected, the fans. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 important people in my life that were big Kobe fans. You know what I'm saying? My fiance, like her dog is named Kobe. You know what I mean?
Man.
My cousin, Raven October, where I got my name from, he named his son Kobe. You know what I mean? And my man J.See, like he from the West Coast. He a Laker fan. And again, he played ball. We was all the same age as Kobe. So, you know what I'm saying? Some of us who didn't make it to the league or, you know what I'm saying, didn't make it to whatever, like you can live vicariously through him.
Right.
So that's another crushing blow. So shout out to J.See. Shout out to Raven October. Shout out to my baby Fia. I love you. And yeah. So beyond that, man, we're going to get out of that. We're going to go to quick local news. Actually, right now, so if you listen to the podcast, you're a little too late. If you listen to the live, you got some time. Shout out to King Red. What up, boy?
King Red.
Yo, stop using goats as plural. King Red said, "What up, goats?" You know what I mean? Ain't no goats. There's only one. And if you get down to straight up interviews behind the camera, my man Nate got that.
Yes, sir.
Cause I'm gonna be in your face.
Yo, while King Red's on there, yo, that hook you dropped on Instagram, yo, that shit fire.
Yeah, King Red, that's all he do is
yo, you saw that shit?
What he said? I can go pro with the dope gang. Kept me paid. Hold up. Grab my thing with a pause. Grab my joint. You talking about? Nah. Okay. Nah. On the table.
This
camera. Yeah. He gonna talk about he gonna go pro. I was gonna go pro with a dope gang. Go pro. Go pro. Yo. I'm on my Nate shit right now. I'm gonna get behind the camera and start interviewing you niggas. Yo, we gonna get to that later. Matter of fact, let me get to the news. Shouts out to King Red. Shouts out to my baby Felicia. What we got? The Beast. He got the last Friday of the month, which is today of the recording. Going down tonight. VHS Studios. $25 artist sign up. So some of y'all niggas got paid today. You know what I mean? Get your shit together. The winner, first place, you get a beat from my man's, my bro, Outlaw Beats. You know what I'm saying? Get a 2-hour sessions with Team Quincy. Shouts out to Quincy. Music video from, what was it, Jackson Films, R. Jackson Films. You know what I mean? All I know is Dream Above. So y'all going whoever else. Hey, shouts out to you. But shouts out to R. Jackson. Ain't no hate, ain't no shade. 1 hour consulting with TMR, and you get to perform at the VHS Music Conference, which I think is going to be at the end of next month. I think it's going to be on the 28th or something. Second prize winner gets 2 hour studio time VHS. Third prize get a free photo shoot. Got special guest Johnny Bread. Also, too, because he isn't listed on the advertisement for those on the live. You also get an interview with my man J.See. Why the Beast ain't add me as if I ain't on the Underground Railroad? I'm gonna be part. Matter of fact, I'm probably gonna be recording your interview, nigga. But yeah, you got that too. So shout out to the Beast, man. Helping people put on, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna get into this rest stuff real quick because yeah, we almost where we at? We almost there. Who you got for the Super Bowl, bro?
Man, I'm going for the win.
My man,
everybody be asking me that, bro. Hey, I'm going for the winner.
Going for the winner. Whoever got it.
Yes,
yeah. I'm gonna put it on record, man. I'm gonna disappoint my father-in-law, but big up my brother-in-law or my older brother-in-law. I believe in defense, and I believe the 49ers got the better defense. So
defense win games.
Defense win championships. I'm saying as a coach, if you get, y'all see the accolades over there. You know what I mean? I coach the babies, but I coach regardless. Defense win championships. I know they got solid D. Pause. But don't get it confused. I know Mahomes is that dude. I know Mahomes can go off. And Andy Reid been in the game for a minute. He done been there already. That's another factor. I told my pops the other day, I was like, you know, the age difference between Andy Reid and Kyle Shanahan's the same as him and me. Like Kyle Shanahan's like 10 months older than me. And Andy Reid is like 8 months older than my daddy.
Okay.
So it's like, it's wild. Yo, King Ray, I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you putting on. Yo, shouts out to King Ray, man. Yeah, King Ray his flowers, my nigga.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Nigga, you moved to Atlanta, my nigga. That shit ain't gonna mean shit, nigga. You still gonna be here. Your spirit gonna be here, nigga. So keep building, keep doing your thing, man. You know what I mean? And shoot me some new songs, my nigga. Shit. All of y'all, if you listen to the live or you listen to the podcast, shoot me some new songs. Damn. Got playing shit from 2018. Y'all tripping. All right. Before we get up out of here, Pastor Troy shit on Lil Nas X. You just gotta chill, bro. I'm just gonna say that. Chill out. It's a new day. Man. You know what I mean? Your son's gay, nigga. It is what it is, bro. You can't hide that from them. You know what I mean? You mad? You gonna love him any less? No. So why you scared that you think you're gonna be influenced, nigga? It's niggas doing way. You think they're gonna be influenced by serial killers because it's on TV? They got a whole fucking channel for dedicated serial killers. You think your son gonna be a serial killer because he watching fucking IDTV or some shit? Like, chill out, my nigga. You know what I mean? Let Lil Nas X live, bro. Lil Nas X don't even be out like that. He ain't like he around here all the niggas booty and shit. I'm gonna say it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the niggas booty on TV, my nigga. You know what I mean? That man just doing whatever. Shit, I low-key don't even believe he really is gay. I haven't seen a nigga.
Yeah, like, it's...
Outside of the nigga dress, like, I haven't seen the nigga do no shit.
You ain't lying. Like, he ain't even really post, like, oh yeah, this one rocking with, like,
yeah. So I'm like, Pastor Troy, you gotta chill, bro. You know what I mean? You did your shit back in the early 2000s, my nigga, but you gotta relax. All right, but enough of that shit. Speaking of the Grammys, Grammys, of course, is Sunday. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, it was shadowed by, you know what I'm saying, the passing, unfortunate accident with Kobe and his daughter and everybody else, man. But I looked over my old interview, old interview episode 67. I made my predictions, and I think the only one I got right was the rap album of the year.
Yeah, I didn't even get to watch it, so you might have to school me on that. Like,
yeah. It was, honestly, people shit on the Grammys, you know what I mean, and rightfully so. The production wasn't that bad. The production of the Grammys was straight.
Okay.
As far as like Billie Eilish, whoever her name is, like sweeping the top 4 awards was like some crazy shit.
Yeah.
But I don't give a fuck. So shouts out to her. I ain't have a dog in the fight. It wasn't nobody that I like that was nominated. So it wasn't like this some bullshit.
Yo, but like, all right, the whole speech that Diddy gave, was that based on the Grammys?
Yeah, he got like some like Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, because Mace came out and shitted on him about that.
Yeah, I just saw that like a few minutes ago.
And Mace got some points, but the funny thing I found funny was like J.See was shitting on Mace about that shit back when they was beefing in '98.
Man, yo,
like if you listen to Volume 2, that's all J.See was saying. Like, Mace, your publishing is fucked up, and I know it.
Yo, like a few years ago, like I just discovered that. Cause matter of fact, I'm not sure if you watch this guy, but he's on YouTube. His name Casino.
Okay.
All right, I guess he's like an old school guy, and from like I think 2015 or 16, he got a whole playlist of like old school hip hop beats.
Okay.
So never get a chance going there, you'll see where it has like Jay-Z versus Nas or Jay-Z versus Mace or just anybody who had beef back in the day. And when I saw that Jay-Z had beef with Mace, I was like, dang, that's crazy. But
yeah,
it wouldn't be too far-fetched because if you think about it, they almost had similar styles, like the whole laid-back cool flow.
Right.
So for me to know that, yeah, that's crazy.
That's the thing about it, it was one line Jay had when he was just like, I can't even go through Harlem again. Because it was just like he was beefing with Mace, and Mace was from Harlem.
Matter of fact, was Imaginary Play? I think that was talking about Mace, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I forgot what song Mace had where he was going at Jay. You know what I mean? But Mace, it was a back and forth, but it was on some like subliminal shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, and then even what was it? I think the Lox second album, when they broke away from Bad Boy, there was like Rough Riders.
Yeah.
Like there was a whole skit called J Jerking. And they was talking about how like Puffy was like J Jerking niggas. You know what I mean? So it like it is what it is. like granted, and then also too on top of that, you had Khalees. She came out and she said Neptune's jerked her out her publishing.
Oh yeah, I saw that also.
You know what I mean? So it is disheartening knowing that you kind of get this idea of this white guy in the suit, this old white guy in the suit who put this contract in front of this young black person and say, "Hey, sign this, I'm gonna make you famous." And they become famous just to realize years later that the money they're supposed to get, they didn't get. So to think that there are black folks that was in that position and basically did the same thing, it is disheartening. But on the flip side, it's the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel like those same people are the ones that really studied before they lost power.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not sure if you saw this, but I know like it was an interview Papoose did, and he pretty much met the guy, him and K-Slay, DJ K-Slay, they met the guy that actually wrote the book, and they asked him, what was your purpose of writing the book? And basically, dude was like, he had the experience of being around Hollywood and the people that was around. So, in order to pretty much maneuver and succeed, when you're in a room full of snakes, you got to move like one.
Yeah. And that's what, like when I read the book, that's what it was. Where I looked at the book and I was like, yo, you got to be like a heartless nigga to do this shit.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? This isn't. Even though he like even quoted Jesus in some of the parts of it, but it was like, yo, like me and just me as being like an open-hearted, kind of kind person trying to look out for people.
Yeah.
Like it's some stuff where you can't be that way. But I got it. I got the ideal of that's how the world works, and the world is cold, nigga. Like I said, Kobe just died, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? We can go into, oh man, it's sad, but at the end of the day, niggas die every day, B. You know what I mean? So you got to kind of look at like, yo, if you look at the world for what it is versus what the world you want it to be. And I know part of the reason why you wrote the book, I read somewhere, was to protect people. Yeah. So you can protect yourself against the snakes, not necessarily to become a snake, but protect from the snakes to say, look, this is how people operate. So you'll know what to do. So you can either avoid that if you want to avoid it, but if you want to get in that pit, know what you're dealing with. So yeah, man. So you know what I'm saying, and it kind of disheartening, especially with the Neptunes. With Puffy, people knew who Puffy was, man. You know what I mean?
Man.
People knew who Puffy been about since the 90s. So, you know what I'm saying? For Mace to kind of try to shit on him, it was like, duh, nigga.
But you saw like I guess in his post, the part where it was like, I guess it took him a while to express himself based on the fact that he'd rather be in a position financially to say what he want to say versus just saying it, out of anger. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But Khalees said the same thing, where she was just like, it was times where Pharrell would come on stage and he'll give her a wink, and she would have to kind of like nod back just because she can't come out and be like, nigga, you stole my publishing, because she'll look crazy.
Yeah.
So she had to get to a point, just like with Mace was like, yeah, they accept it. But it's the game, bro. It's the game. At the end of the day, not to excuse it. I mean, I wouldn't want to do it. I could. Honestly, like I could be charging niggas out the wazoo for this shit. And honestly, I wouldn't be in the wrong. Wouldn't be in the wrong to be like, yo, nigga, I need money, nigga. Like this money, this time, doing all this shit ain't for free.
Man, it's a business.
Exactly. So I can be like, yo, nigga, run that $100, nigga, straight up. Because I'm promoting your shit. I'm putting your shit out. I'm doing work that you should be doing. Nigga, I'm doing it for the love. But you ain't going to get that from a lot of niggas.
Oh, no, because at the end of the day, you got to think, like, our platforms, buyers, trying to come up. Eventually, we're going to need, we're going to initially need funds to pretty much add into our brand to help more people.
Right.
Because, I mean, at the end of the day, like, there are bigger platforms out there. They're charging, bukus of money.
Exactly. Matter of fact, this platform out there ain't even doing the shit we doing.
Exactly.
And they still like taxing. So
exactly.
Y'all niggas better get on. Better get on, because eventually we're gonna shit on y'all niggas. We're gonna be Puffy, nigga.
Speaking of the Grammys, it was one thing that I understood, but I was like, you know what? People gotta understand this. When Tyler the Creator made a comment about the whole, well, I'm glad I got the award, but when you say urban, it's like calling us the N word,
Right.
nicely. This is my whole thing. It's like, I understand, black people, us as black people, we want to be accepted by everyone else. But first off, the Grammys wasn't even made for us.
True.
And then on top of that, it's like y'all steady crying about the same fight. Like, why we don't get treated as such and such. But it's like, bro, we got so many other platforms of award shows that's made for us. We still got the BET Awards. They don't even show rap or R&B music.
Right.
Right. Then we had back in the day the Source Awards. We had I don't think we had the Double XL Awards.
Yeah,
but
the Vibe got
Vibe, Soul Train.
Soul Train Award.
And then nowadays we got the Everyday Struggle Awards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got all these different award shows that's dedicated to our culture, but we started crying about a Grammy.
Well, I take it. Well, at least with Tyler Creator, I don't think he was necessarily crying about the shit.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying. I'm just saying in that predicament, I don't think he was like. I think he was really telling them about themselves.
Oh yeah.
Like, y'all on some bullshit, really. But yeah, you do got a point where it's just like with the Grammys or like with American Music Awards and the VMAs. Like, yeah, like we can't go to them and want to be accepted by that. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's hard because I think somebody described it where if you grew up on it, if you grew up on seeing even, black artists that you love, seeing Mike Jackson go up there and win all the awards, or seeing Lauryn Hill win all those awards, like you like, yo, I respect that artist. The artist speaks to me, and they were recognized at this point.
Yeah.
So that would kind of blur the lines because you like, yo, if Outkast can get album of the year, I can get album of the year.
Yeah, I can understand from that perspective.
But on the flip, like you are right, you know what I mean? Where, we have to put more stock into the awards that we get. But I guess the other thing too is it kind of go back to, we getting way too deep. Here we gotta get to your interview. But it kind of goes back to segregation and how it hurt us in some sense back in the day.
Yeah.
Because we were thriving in segregation. You know what I'm saying? With the Negro League, we were thriving. We had HBCUs, we were thriving. Our neighborhoods were doing well when we were in our own space. The only problem was they mainstream, I think it's the white people, but mostly white people, were able to ghettoize us and kind of shrink us because we were in our own. We was good, but it was still kind of like this. It was almost being like in a glass shield. You know what I mean? Right. So, and that's why I think, and also too, it was even easy for them to attack us. It was even easy for them to do a Rosewood. It's even easy for them to do a whatever. I don't know if it was Auburn Street or other Black Wall Street.
Yeah, Black Wall Street.
You know what I'm saying? It was easy for them to do that because we were concentrated. And I know a lot of people will say, "Oh, we fucked up when we got into segregation," but we tried to integrate because we got to integration. But we tried to integrate because they were fucking up the shit we had. And so we figured, yo, if we part of you, we part of what you doing, you ain't gonna fuck up yourself.
Oh yeah.
If my house next to yours, you ain't gonna firebomb my house. Versus if my house is next to all my people, you gonna firebomb all of us because you want to get rid of us anyway. Yeah, so I think that's why we push for integration so much, because we figure if we was amongst them, then you wouldn't attack us. I think it's almost the same thing where it's just like, okay, if we all just go to the Soul Chamber Award, we all just go to the BET Awards, it's nothing for them to kind of ghettoize that and just put it in this corner.
Yeah.
But if we in front of you, if Lizzo is in front of you, if Alicia Keys is in front of you, if Lil Nas X and Tyler the Creator is in front of you, you ain't gonna blow up your own shit. You ain't gonna say fuck the Grammys. You know what I mean? So I think that's why we look for that acceptance, because it's like, look, if you or your people give us our props, then you can't do anything but to give us our props. Versus if we go in this little corner, you can just firebomb our corner and just fuck us up,
right?
Or ignore us. You know what I mean? So, it's a blurred line. It's still stuff that great philosophers amongst us still got to try to figure out what would be the best solution. You know what I mean?
And I feel like it's getting better.
Yeah. That's another thing too. Like, things are better, but we still got to strive. You know what I'm saying? And that's the key, is not to give up the fight. I know a lot of times people want to give up the fight because they figure, it's like why? You know what I'm saying? Like fuck it. But you can't be like fuck it, man, because the alternative is we just continue to get fucked, honestly. And that's not it's not worth it. It's not worth it for us or our future generations. Yo, we're gonna get to this next track. You got me talking too much, bro.
Hey man.
Yo, I don't forget my man whole name now. Shit. Oh shit. For do some real research while we go on this break. Now, yo, the next track, I got my man J.See featuring Ohtis, Ohtis, or whatever he calls himself now. Sounds like my little bro. With Cali Beamin. This is the Enigma Sept hour. You got time, baby. All right, so I just give it a little pause because my man Pat, he's gonna edit it later.
Yeah.
I just want to give him a space so he know where to put the song at. So we're gonna get right back into it. Yo, y'all stay tuned. Appreciate y'all. We are at the 45-minute mark. I gotta remember 10 minutes. I was just talking to myself. So we're gonna go a little over an hour, but it should be fine. Pretty sure the podcast will meet at an hour, so we'll be good. So we're gonna get back into it. So this is gonna get into the interview part. So here we go. Boom, boom, boom. We are back. This is the Enigma Sept hour. It's your boy Enigma September. Sitting with my man Nate. Now that I know it's Nate Bryant. He told himself. My man Nate of Realbellious Media. What you just heard was my man J.See featuring Ohtis with Cali Beamin. So yeah, man. I'm glad to have you on the show. You've been talking about doing this thing for a minute.
Exactly, man. I'm glad to be here.
No doubt. And my thing is too is really just having other creatives, not just necessarily other rappers and musicians or whatever, but especially like other podcasters.
I see a lot of people doing that nowadays. Like I follow this one guy from Texas, urban politician.
Yeah,
and he been going around different parts of Texas, just collabing with other podcasters or people who do interviews. Right. So I feel like it's cool in my opinion.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, man, it ain't. It's competitive in that everybody wants to get better.
Yeah,
but we ain't rappers. I'm a rapper, but but it's not. It's not like I got to prove I'm better than. I think at the end of the day, we always trying to get our own lane, trying to build our own brand or whatever.
Exactly.
And I ain't got no shame. Like, and plus, for me. Like, I've been doing this for a minute. I started in 2008. So, and I know at the time I was like one of the few, if only, that was doing some of this podcast now.
Yeah.
So, I don't give a fuck. Like, I got that claim. I can claim, hey, I've been doing it that long. So, for me, ain't nothing to it. And then second, you're a younger dude. I see you working. I love what you're doing. I love how you do it.
Appreciate
what I mean?
Same to you, man.
If anything, I'm trying to figure out how the hell you get the spots you get at, because I got started evicting niggas out this. I got a whole wifey now, so it's just like, give me inviting niggas to the crib, willy nilly and shit. So it's like, yo, my man Nate you be posted up wherever you be posted up at. I need to learn them tactics because I may be on the same shit.
Hey man,
soon enough.
Safe, as long as I'm safe, I'm fine, bro. But man, it's just all about just finding that good area and just making sure, like, I at least get a good interview. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, like, to backtrack on what you mentioned about, just platform on platform type of collabs, like, this how I look at it. Number one, it'll help each other out.
Word.
Then on top of that, your perspective on, what you want to talk to artists about, I may have a whole different perspective.
Word.
Or better yet, you may ask this person one thing. Let's say I interview the same person. I may add on to it or, just go a different way with it.
Right.
It's all about perspective at the end of the day. And then on top of that, I feel like it'll help the artist too. Because let's say, for example, they want to drop a new song, new album, or mixtape, or a video.
Right.
With us having platforms, they can go to you, me, or anyone who got a platform,
exactly.
Bro, and promote. That's just like how they do it either back in the day or even now. You got your New York stations. Then you got your Atlanta stations, your Miami stations. You know what I'm saying? Just different platforms for that artist to just make that run on.
Right.
So that's how I look at it.
Yeah, I'm the same way. It's just like you said, is you can if you have so many venues, especially, I mean, even the market, you know what I'm saying, as small as Tallahassee,
Yeah.
more venues or more avenues you can take, that's more exposure to different aspects. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that's what you want as an artist is to be able to, boom, if I can go to, Rebellious, or I can go to Hip Hop Tallahassee, if I can go to, the Beast and go to all these venues or whatever and see all these people doing stuff.
Yeah.
And look, I just named some people. If I forgot your venue of your podcast, don't blame me, blame my brain. But yeah, like you said, they can go to different avenues or whatever and get more exposure. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's not a situation where niggas gotta, same Game of Thrones or some shit.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
Everybody can eat, bro. Master P always say this, bro. If you got Gucci, Louis, Prada, all these different places in one area, you know what I'm saying? Why we can't be the same way?
Right. Matter of fact, I forgot one. My boys, No Static. They was on the joint other day, a couple weeks ago. But so how you came up with the name Realbellious? Because to let people know, and you probably see it in the descriptions, it's Real Bell, Realbellious.
Right.
So how you came up with that name?
Honestly, like I know I just put two words in one. So the way I look at the word, like the original word rebellious, people look at it as more of like almost like a way that you're just hard headed. Yeah. Or like you feel like, oh well, let me just get to what I'm trying to say. Like rebellious, this is how I look at it. My personality. You may have one group of people, they may be doing the same thing. Me, I always been the type of person like I always wanted to stand out and I always did my own thing.
Right.
So I kind of looked at it like, dang, well, in a way, I kind of go along with the root word, like real bit, like rebellious, but then it's like I'm being myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm sticking to like what I know best, what I love, whatever. So I just added the word real, just put Realbellious. And it took a while for me to like come up with that name. Matter of fact, honestly, I was gonna use that for like a clothing line.
Yeah.
But then I was thinking like, well maybe if I do this, I could just do a Rebellious. Like first the Rebellious podcast, then, as of recently I just changed it to Realbellious1 Media.
Yeah.
So I mean that's pretty much it, man. Just I say rebellious by itself is more of like my characteristics.
Okay.
And how I am as a person.
Yeah. Yo, that's dope, bro. Like real talk. Damn. Give my man some props. Yo. I like that shit. I like that shit. You know what I mean? Like I go by Enigma. That's basically how I want people to view me. You know what I mean? Like don't put me in a box. As soon as you think I'm gonna go one way, I'm gonna flip it to another. I'm Enigma. I'm a riddle.
That's cool to figure out. By the way.
Appreciate it. I'm just bragging about. Pop my collar real quick. So what made you get into like the media part? Because I mean, you think about, especially with hip hop, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they think of, especially being a rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But to go the route of, you know what I'm saying, doing interviews and putting people in the, and putting the artist in the light versus yourself, what made you go that route? What made you get into it?
Well, I guess to start from the beginning, I was always the kid that was pretty much at Walmart or like different grocery stores. And like by me being the early 90s kid, you had Double XL, The Source, and The Vibe. So
word.
I used to always read the magazines. Even like my brother used to bring the magazines to the crib. So I used to just pretty much look at the pictures, learn the music, learn like just who's hot, who's not, who got the rhymes and this, that, and the third. So I kind of soaked that in. Then when I, got to the age where I could watch, cable TV, you had Rap City, you had, what was on MTV? I think it was Direct Effect or something like that.
We had Yo MTV Raps.
I think I wasn't really around that time.
Okay, so yeah, after that, I don't know what they had outside of TRL, but yeah, you probably have some kind of,
Cause matter of fact, it was a show that had DJ Clue on it. So yeah, it was direct effect. And,
you got me on that one.
And then there's different other platforms that just showcase different artists, especially like 106 in Park.
Yeah.
So from that point, I was always interested in that field. And always, having something to have artists to. I think I already said it already, but to just showcase their talent. So honestly, I never would have thought I would have started my own thing.
Yeah.
Based on the fact that honestly, I'm not really like a huge social person. But when it comes to stuff like music, I can talk with people about that all day.
Yeah.
Like just like how people talk about sports, I could go back and forth all day. So once I thought about it, I was like, you know what? Maybe I need to jump into the media game. As a matter of fact, I was at a call center that really gave me the initial start because I used to always hear myself, I guess, on like whenever they pull us to the side and we hear our phone calls.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I am kind of monotone, but
right.
I was like, you know what? Maybe if I, I guess work on my voice, so I could do something. So I initially started with that, like start using my voice. But then like as time progressed, I was like, you know what? I don't know if I want to keep using my voice based on me being monotone until I know for a fact like people are, receptive to it. Cause I don't want to make anybody bored. That's my thing. I do not want to make nobody bored. So my thing is, you know what? How about I do it to where everything is just focused on the artist, like just directly on the artist. Not even just the artist, just anybody who I'm recording. Everybody just had that focus on that person. Right. I'll be the person behind the scenes. That's pretty much how I want to be anyway. Like as far as like me wanting to make money in the long run, I just want to be behind the scenes. Like if you got cash money, everybody look at Birdman, but the person who really got the money is Slim.
Slim, exactly.
And that's what I want to be.
Yeah, you want to be Slim. You want to be what's my man with Rockefeller? Biggs.
Yeah, Biggs.
You know
what I mean? Like him.
Silent partner. Nah, always. That's what. Hell, I kind of figured I got it wrong. You know what I'm saying in regards to like when you do your interviews, like you said, you put the artist up front.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying versus if you're watching the live, like I'm here and it's like I have to do both as far as entertain and interview. So I look back and I'm like, damn, it's kind of smart. Like you know what I'm saying? Pressure on you to try to come up with content. You can kind of put it on the artist who, if the artist is who they supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? They gonna come with that content. You know what I mean? Yeah. And another thing too. It's what you do is what I try to preach to artists. Some artists, right? I can't say I tell everybody like this, but this platform is for you to shine. It's for you to show your personality. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Even if, honestly, if you don't bullshit, like bullshit the camera, bullshit the audience, if that's what you're trying to draw them into. You know what I mean? Because when I got into the reason I even started a podcast, again, before it was podcast, I was calling it internet radio.
Yeah.
Part of it was, so I was in the rap group and it was just hard to get radio play. So I was like, fuck it, we're gonna make our own radio. But then part of it too was I realized that at the time, this is 08, 07, 08, I realized it was more so about people personality. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so it's just like, all right, if we can sell our personality to people, they'll fall in love with the music more. You know what I mean? Because it's more than just, just come up with dope music. So yeah, that was my motivation behind even doing it. You know what I mean? It wasn't even this at first. It was like another show. This was just a part of the network of shows, but this is what survived. So yeah, you know what I mean? So for you to provide that not content, provide that soapbox and provide that opportunity for them to sell themselves, you know what I mean? And even more so because you step out, you step back, you allow them to do that. Right. You know what I mean? So nothing but respect, boy. You know what I mean?
And then on top of that, bro, like I always had like respect for just local artists, underground artists, because truth be told, and I might have told this to a few people, like when I was coming up, like from child, teenager into my adult life, I always been around music. Like any shape or form, like I've been around a person that done music, whether you was a rapper, whether you know what I'm saying, done beats. Like matter of fact, some of my old best friends from high school, like matter of fact, two of them, they were like beat makers.
Yeah.
And I used to just always come to the booth and just see them in the process of just making beats. And, I know from there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy how I'm in this spot and I'm just soaking everything in. I'm seeing different artists come through. And then on top of that, like, I even tried rapping. But during this time, all right, you know how everybody now is like, you can just make up this persona of a different person.
Right.
I tried it and I just knew deep down inside, like, nah, bro, like this ain't me.
Yeah.
So I just stopped rapping in general. But then again, people always thought like, hey man, you know what I'm saying, you can do this. But I was like, it's not for me.
You look like you got some bars, my nigga. I don't give a fuck.
I ain't gonna lie.
You.
I got a good pen game, but freestyling, I can't do it. Can't freestyle, bro.
Nigga, you like the Nas type, nigga.
Honestly,
you can just come in, this little pretty ass nigga, you know what I'm saying, quiet, ain't gonna say shit. And then you on the mic, oh shit, yo, this nigga rebellious, yo, this nigga kicks some hell shit. Yeah, you that nigga. Silent sniper nigga, though.
Honestly, bro, like if I would have like actually, you know what I'm saying, been consistent with rapping, I feel like I would have been like more of the Fabulous type.
Silent sniper ass nigga, dog.
Yeah. Or like either him or Lloyd Banks.
Silent sniper ass nigga. That's who you are. So I can read it, nigga. we sitting there in the corner like, I'm gonna let y'all niggas rah do all that dumb shit, and then get on the mic and just slay everybody, and you walk off, and niggas be like, "Hey, this nigga had bars." The fuck?
Oh man.
All right. I did a little research or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know what I'm saying, we follow each other on social media or whatever. I realized like you erased like a lot of your past shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? What was up with it? What was the method behind that?
Well, I just like how I mentioned before, like the part when I was just saying how I wanted to step back.
Yeah.
Pretty much, shine that light direct on the artist and to dig deeper into that. At one point, I ain't gonna lie, I just found myself, just overly frustrated and just looked at things in the wrong light. You jumping out there, and then matter of fact, when I started the Rebellious podcast in the beginning, I was really just jumping into Instagram. Like I never used Instagram. I mean, I used Twitter, but that was more like years ago.
Yeah.
But when I jumped on Instagram, I just had this high expectation. Like, all right, well, if I do this and I do that, people gonna latch on to it. And this, that, and the third. But, I pretty much had to just learn from mistakes or learn from what I feel like is, a way for me to get better.
Word.
Then it's like, some people, they jump out there and they want that success,
instantly.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm a victim of that. And then I ain't gonna lie, social media, it'll drag you into the wrong place. And then you're dealing with life, at the end of the day, like no matter how much we may work hard on our platform, we still got to deal with life.
Yeah.
And it's like, it was just hard for me to just keep that balance. So, not to sound funny, but I had a Britney Spears moment, when she shaved her hair off. So I was like,
yo, it's real.
And I was like, you know what? I think I just want to start from scratch. And on top of that, I felt like I want to work on being more professional at how my page looked. Because I felt like I just had shit everywhere. And then not to just keep going on and on, but
you good.
One thing I had to learn about this whole social media thing is the algorithms.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie, the algorithms is a beast. And I just had to do my research and just understand how the game goes. So at this point, by me just starting fresh and just trying to work on my craft, I want to at least pay attention to what I need to do, especially when it comes to investing in advertising and doing just different things to just reach different heights. And now I understand that, hey, it's gonna take time.
Yeah,
it's gonna take time.
I tell you this, bro. Like I got you by at least 10 years. We're in the same boat. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't feel bad about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning a lot. So I got some experience, but really experiences come from this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But as far as like you said, the algorithms, being able to post stuff, making sure you want to be consistent with things or whatever.
Yeah.
Still trying to figure that shit out myself, bro. You know what I mean? So just right now, just say it face to face. Like, don't be discouraged. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen. But you got content. You doing dope shit. If anything, not saying necessarily I won't say disappointed because it has a negative connotation, but I be looking for more content from you. You know what I mean?
I feel like that's what all of us do as far as like whether we're either the content creators or we're just the fans of the content creator. Like we expect, hey man, like where you been at, man, where you at, and I'll be feeling like, dang man, like I ain't on my job, and then on top of that, like I'm the type of person I really want to be inspired. You know what I mean? Like I find stuff to keep me going. Like whether I might watch another platform, I may watch your platform one day, and I'll be like, "Dang man, I need to hop on my stuff." Or like, I think like a few months ago, I started watching Hip Hop Tallahassee.
Yeah.
I saw the few interviews he done. I was like, I was inspired by that. That's one thing I can say about me. Like I'm never a hater. I'm never jealous of anybody. Like, I learn. I soak up, just knowledge and game from anywhere.
Word.
So with that being said, man, like I know at this point I'm gonna try to keep it going. Like I know earlier today I dropped part one of Rico the Champ.
Joint. Shouts out to Rico.
Man, like I'm gonna be honest, it's an amazing interview, bro.
Yeah,
very amazing. Like I was impressed. Then I got him. I'm gonna drop a couple of clips of him, throughout the week. And then I got another guy from Beamin, Georgia named Brian B.
Okay.
He's about to drop a new project, so we were just talking about that. And then also recently matter of fact, I think it was, if it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before, I chopped it up with a producer named Trey 40 from over in Tallahassee. And also I work with him. And I'm trying to work with as many people as I can, bro, to just try to get things popping. And even with just different platforms like yourself and others, like I just feel like somewhere down the line we build like a unity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where, all right, that's just like how New Yorkers look at the South. See how they look at it is like, all right, see, well, the South, they got Atlanta, they got Miami, they got Jacksonville, they got Orlando, they got New Orleans,
you got Houston,
Dallas. It's like a whole circuit that an artist can just go through to make money. So when it comes to people like us, especially like platforms in this region or just this city by itself, bro, artists can, like I said before, they can go to you, they can go to me, they can go to different other people.
Yeah.
So that's just how I look at it, man.
Yeah, I'm with the shits. And speaking of the Rico joint, y'all make sure to check that out, my man. IG page, no cap. Rico spit was real shit. You know what I'm saying? I was at them battles. I remember, listening to either 102.3 or 101.5 before it flipped over to, conservative cracker shit. Well, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and like I was cool with Twitter players. Like it was like wow, bro, because it was just like I grew up doing the Tootsie Roll. You know what I mean? Yeah. And to see Buddy like be able to see him, he recognized me and be like he the one literally introduced me to E-Zone. You know what I mean? And I remember he brought me to the studio because I was at FAMU and I was doing like a magazine article about like Tallahassee hip hop or whatever. I interviewed him, TJ Chapman, my man, bunch of people, E-Zone, like a bunch of like people that was doing hip hop in Tallahassee at the time. So yeah, so everything that Rico was saying, especially as far as like Tallahassee hip hop, the battles, him, Polonius Pluck, Stats the MC, who else? My man, I'm forgetting people, not gonna get old because that was a long time ago. But
matter of fact, not to cut y'all, I want to say this before I forget. And like I told Rico, what was so crazy is like I remember being a kid and just, matter of fact, I lived like in South Georgia back in the day. So I used to have my radio on 2.3 like day in, day out. And I remember those freestyles. I remember, the DJs that was on there, especially like was it the Schoolboys? Yeah,
Schoolboys. That's like this man Sean D, Dreezy, Speed Racer. Like matter of fact, Speed Racer and Dreezy, I gave them me and my cousin first mixtape. Cause we was in class together. Yeah. And I gave him the mix. The shit was horrible. The sound. We was spitting, but the sound was dumb trash. Now I think about it, like that was some bullshit. But yeah, man. They was killing shit 90.5. Dang, I can't even
what's the another radio station called like 100.7.
Yeah, 101.5, which again, 100.7. That was you think about 100.7.
Yeah.
And then you had 102.3, and then you had 105.7, which that was at first. Because 105.7 was like a neighborhood radio joint. Because it was crazy. Like Tallahassee went from having like no hip hop stations in the 90s.
Yeah.
And then like at the turn of the century, like we had 3. And again, go back to that was around the time I started rapping. So it go back to like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We rap, you know what I'm saying? You want to rap, but where you gonna go to? Oh shit, we got 3 avenues. And the whole time, like where I'm at now, 89.7 Underground Railroad said the whole time, but it was just low key. But you had 3 like commercial radio stations that you can try to get your music to. But by the time I think 07, 08, 105.7 fell off. They switched over 100.7 to conservative talk radio. So then you only had 102.3, which is blazing. You know what I'm saying? Now you got the old school. Now you got 105.7 or
105.3.
Yeah. So now you got that and came into the fray. You got an old school joint that they got into the fray or whatever. Shouts out to DJ Jam. Shouts out to DJ Loose Kid. But yeah, man, like the turn of the around at like 2000 to 2004, shit was popping, and it was inevitable. It seems now it didn't feel like it then, but it was inevitable that you would have a T-Pain because you just had the structure. Like the structure was there for somebody, like for Pain to happen.
Yo, crazy story about Pain. Like I don't know him personally, but and I'm not even sure if this 100% true, but how we heard Pain up in Georgia was like he actually dated a girl from my city.
Okay.
And I'm not sure like how long they was together, but word through the grapevine, like they was saying like I guess once him and old girl had split and Sprung pretty much took off afterwards. I'm not saying this is true now. I'm just saying like, you know, like I said,
that was words of yeah.
Yeah, so it's just crazy how he blew up. Then he ain't like, you know, just matter of fact, I might forget somebody. I remember hearing the guy Total Chaos, the song like that's my dog.
Total Chaos, man. Dang.
Like, I remember hearing him. Like I remember like what's the group called? BSU.
Yeah.
BSU. Who else? Man, I remember so much from back in those times.
Like Total Chaos is like the first local rapper I saw that was like doing like real shit, like doing promotions, doing shows, and doing videos. You know what I'm saying? That was like either middle school or early high school. Like I remember just being on the south side and like seeing his posters like on the poles and stuff. You know what I mean? Like he was, to me, between him and South City DJs, like they was kind of the first ones that was really like doing like real shit. And then of course Dimp. Yeah. I mean that mid 90s Dimp was the Ghost Town DJs that had popped off. Yeah. I remember Dimp being over at Hickory Hill. I was in the trailer park. Cross, I remember him riding around the black Cadillac. So shouts out to Dimp. So yeah, man, I just remember seeing like a lot of shit, man. But yeah. Anyway, let me start reminiscing. This is not Enigma Sept Reminisce show. This is a Realbellious Media interview. Matter of fact, we're gonna go into these 2 tracks, man, and we're gonna put out his information so y'all, anybody get in contact with him to see his content, or if you want to get in contact with him so you can be a part of his movement. So what we got? We have, gotta go back to my old joint. Got my man M3 with Get Rich, and then my man Ro-Thoro with Take It There, and then we're gonna be right back. This is the Enigma Sept hour. You got time, baby. Oh shit, it's gonna be another hour and a half. Enigma Sept, Enigma Sept hour and a half. Yo, anybody still watching? Fee, I know you're watching. I know you're in the back. Appreciate you, baby. I love you. Yeah, we're gonna try to wrap this up real quick, y'all. So y'all be patient. All right, you ready, my boy?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we are back. We are back. This is your boy Enigma September. What you just heard was M3 with Get Rich and with Ro-Thoro with Take It There. If you listen to your headphones, pretty much all the songs I picked to make them quake. This is just I wanted to quake this episode. So if you listen to this episode in your car, yeah, you're at the That was on purpose. Yo, before we get up out of here, man, how can the people find you, bro?
Yo, they can find me on Instagram, Twitter. Like I said, I just created a new Facebook page as of recently.
Word.
So let me just spell it out. @ Realbellious1. So that's Realbellious1. And also you can go on YouTube, type in Realbellious1 Media, and I'm right there. So like I said, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook @Realbellious1, and then type on YouTube Realbellious1 Media. Also, I just created a TikTok account too, so
Word.
I'm gonna try to put some stuff out on there. So, matter of fact, my name on there is Realbellious1. Don't have no as of yet, but I'm gonna try to work on that as far as like this week coming up.
Oh shoot! I didn't know the sound was on. Y'all heard all of that. But if you heard that, I'm gonna find my man's right now.
Appreciate that
on this TikTok. You already know I'm on TikTok as well.
Yo, I didn't realize like how live it was, but yeah, I think that's a platform that anybody who do music, they need to hop on it, bro.
Yeah, I try to tell people, man, like I think that's why the box, Roddy Rich.
Yo, that's why it blew up.
That's why it blew up, because people was doing the little bootleg vines on TikTok, and that's what happened.
Yeah, I think mostly everybody on Thriller. And
yeah, I got Thriller too. Boom, Triller.
Oh, it's called Triller. I'm tripping, bro.
Yeah. I do the same thing, bro. This is content shit. We mispronouncing all kind of shit.
I really call that shit Thriller, bro.
Yeah, I'm on Triller. You know what I mean? Everybody saw the little bootleg rap video shit I did. Matter of fact, I'm finna do some other stuff. I'm finna do some new shit soon. So I did that shit right there.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Man.
Yeah, everybody thought it was a new song. That song is 3 years old. All my songs are over 3 years old. Don't get it. That's when I dropped the project was 2016. The same age as my baby. Shout out to my baby Mackenzie, daddy love you. Is there anything you want to let people know before we get up out of
here? That's pretty much it. Matter of fact, let me pull up my Instagram real quick so I can just
no doubt
show them how it's really spelled.
Y'all know where I'm at. Also, too, just to let y'all know, especially if you're on YouTube, the information will be down below. So I'm gonna have the information posted there. Listen to the podcast again in the description. His information be in the description. So if you're like, yo, he spelled his name too fast, look in the description of the podcast and you'll get it there. So if you're on the camera, can we get it close enough?
Let me see. Hold on, move it down a little bit.
Like that?
No.
Right there?
A little further so they can see the name.
There we go. All right, so YouTube, y'all see it. Other than that, yo, bro, appreciate you.
Most definitely,
you
man.
Know what I mean? Always welcome back. I don't know if I can give you 30 minutes of content. I don't know what I'm talking about. Nigga, I can talk for a goddamn 2 hours. Yeah, nigga, put me on the camera. I'll fuck your whole shit up. You know.
Man, I gotta throw you on that, man.
We'll be on that all day.
That was already plans anyway, bro.
Yo, you like, damn, E, how you ran out of digital tape, nigga? This shit done ran out.
Hey man, I give you more content to put out, you know.
Exactly. I'm gonna give you a whole bunch of shit to edit, all that. Like, edit point. We gonna take that shit out. We can take that shit out. Oh shit, hold up. Before we get up out of here, let me see who we got on the calendar, man. Cause I know we got somebody on the. Oh shit, got my man Jody. My man Jody Somerville will be on the next podcast. We're gonna give y'all R&B vibes. So all you R&B artists, shoot me your music. We're gonna get that smoothed out. And then the 13th before Valentine's Day, man, it's gonna be exciting. I mean, I'm excited about this. I have my bro, my man Big Low. We're gonna do this thing on the 13th, Thursday. Actually, on the live, it's gonna be mad early. We're gonna be in the afternoon. How you love that? Huh? Yeah, it's gonna be in the afternoon. Y'all gonna be at work when we do the live. That's how we doing it. So yeah, man, I got some things planned. Now, you know the funny thing about it, I was gonna stop doing the interview shit.
I want to say what?
Yeah, matter of fact, I'm still gonna stop doing the interview shit.
Why you say that?
I told you I got a wifey, dog. Keep me inviting half of Tallahassee to my shit.
I know, man. You just gotta find you a spot, bro.
Yeah, that's the plot. But
then on top of that, bro, like I feel like you've been in the game enough to where like, and on top of that, you don't build relationships, man. You deserve to get paid, bro.
Tell them that. That's another thing too. Like
you deserve to get paid.
Time
bro.
is money. But no, I just also too just because I mean I'm about to say the wrong shit. It's gonna sound like fucking totally egotistical. But yeah, just make more room. Not make more room, but you know what I'm saying. You got as far as the you know what I'm saying the interview go or whatever. And so I'm just gonna be like, yo, I'm just making more of me just giving content as far as speaking my mind and speaking my piece or whatever. But really, the other thing is just, I mean, I'm down with still doing interviews clearly.
Yeah.
But on the flip, I'm just gonna like fall back from, like you said, just gotta regroup, try to figure shit out.
Right.
But I don't know. But apparently, niggas ain't trying to let me skip the game. I said 2020 ain't doing no interviews, and every show I done had a damn interview. So
man, we need you out here, man. Like I say, bro, you got people like me, you got people like you.
Yeah.
There's so many different platforms, bro. So and you got to keep it going. But I get what you're saying, though, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got a life. You feel me?
Yeah. We gonna see. We gonna see what happens. I appreciate everybody that showed up. Appreciate you for showing up, my boy. Yeah. So we gonna see what happens. You know what I mean? Just don't be surprised if in April you just see my ugly mug for the whole hour. I'm just saying. Now also too, I want to get more content. Like I said, I got the GoPro, so you know what I'm saying, like just peeping game from again you Hip Hop Tallahassee. Y'all kind of like put people up front.
Yeah.
This mainly gonna be just for my I got the Enigma Sept NX joint. Yeah. So it's kind of like when I do those joints, like I said, if I can't get somebody in the crib, boom, do it real quick, and then I can put that on YouTube. So.
Oh yeah, man. Because I mean, hey, that'll help you out also. Because at the end of the day, like you know what I'm saying, we got places like Tallahassee, but I'm pretty sure like. Let's say, for example, you may go out of town somewhere, you might run into an artist.
Exactly.
Right now on the camera.
Exactly.
Like, I feel like we all just, I mean, I'm not saying how people should operate, but as far as like us as, platforms to grow bigger, we got to expand and go to different places. Like, I'm trying to be more universal. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to, do my thing in Tally, but I want to go like different places also.
Right. That's a word for you, bro. That's one. Hey, on the instant, bro. On the instant. You know what I mean? They ain't got to be planned out. Just you get somebody, boom.
Yeah.
Man, we're going to do this shit. I'm excited. Hey, yo, I'm going to tell you this when we get up out of here. It's going to be a whole hour and 40 minutes. I'm proud of you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you the future. You know what I'm saying? Make me feel like, you know what I'm saying? I don't plan on quitting this anytime soon, but if I did,
don't quit, bro.
I can see you carrying this shit on, carrying on tradition, my nigga. So that's why I support you. That's why every time I see you, like, hey, you on the podcast. Finally made it happen. Gonna make it happen again. You know what I'm saying? And I support you all the way.
Oh, yeah, man. You never know, bro. Like, I just kind of had, like, certain ideas to where, like, we can just get, creators like me, you, and other people. Just, you know how Joe Budden, how he had, like, the first episode of The Pull Up, where he had, like, different people in the room.
Right.
Like, I feel like we just need to do shit like that and just either talk about, like, either mainstream industry shit or just talk about what's going on in Tally.
Yeah, do like some round table shit.
Yeah, like let's just see like who's popping, like who got some hot songs. Like I feel like that'll help the community out. You know what I'm saying? Way more. Like who got, you know what I'm saying, dope videos, who got dope, you know what I'm saying, beats and shit like that.
Yeah.
I feel like, that's well needed. Conversation is well needed.
Word. I'm with it. Hey, that's good. Young niggas, I'm trying to tell you, dog. It's the energy. All right. Get up out of here, man. Yo, appreciate everybody that's checking us out, baby. Felicia, I know you've been watching. I love you. Thank you. Everybody's been listening. Appreciate y'all. See y'all next week. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby. Peace.
Peace out.
All right, boom. Recording's ended. Everybody listen to the live. Appreciate y'all. Again, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, too, follow my man Realbellious. Go to his page, smash that subscribe button, like every content he got over there, and stay tuned for my man coming with more shit. Facebook, Instagram, all that shit. So we out of here. Peace. Much love to you.